What's up, guys? It's been about a year since I've done a video review, so I decided that I would go ahead and do one today. I'm gonna review 5 movies, none of which are really new. I believe all of them came out last year. The one was just recently released, but it is a movie from the 80s. So the first movie I'm going to review is the movie 555. It was just released by my buddy Lewis, who runs Massacre Video. He bought the rights to it, and this was for sale at Wasteland. This was when I said I don't know if it was for sale only at Wasteland or if it was for sale beginning at Wasteland. He was going to put out 2 editions of the movie, I know, initially. A regular edition and then a limited edition. I know he was talking about doing maybe a tin or something. I don't know if this was what the limited edition was, but it is the limited bootleg edition. It's out of 24. And he did put it up for release at the convention. The movie, if you don't know much about it, was an 80s video. I'm pretty sure it was a shot-on-video film. It's basically about a killer who kills 2 people a night for 5 nights, every 5 years. And the police were trying to stop him. It's a really cool video. The special effects in it are awesome. Extremely gory. You know, there's a part where you see it killing off camera, when you see the naked girl get what looks like a fucking bucket of blood thrown on her. It's really cool. If you get the chance, I don't know if he's going to have these for sale on the Massacre Video website. If not, when the release does finally come out, definitely check it out. The second movie I'm going to review is the movie Deadgirl. Came out last year. I loved it. My girlfriend hated it. Not as much as the next movie, though, which is probably the movie she hates the most out of all the movies that I've made her watch. I liked it a lot. Basically, it's 2 guys. They're both high school students. They, are just kind of messing around in an abandoned building. They find this girl in a room in a basement, chained to a table. And from that point on, basically, their world just kind of goes nuts. They, kind of break up their friendship over this girl who is chained to this table, who just won't die. The one kid, he rapes her, and he basically sells her. He basically charges his friends to come and rape her as well. It's an awesome movie. It's definitely not a movie for people who get offended easily or anything. Okay, so I have my girlfriend here, and she's gonna help me with the next movie. The next movie is Header. I love this movie. I think it's hilarious. I think it's great. But like I said when I was doing the Deadgirl review, this is probably her most hated movie of all the movies I've ever let her watch. And I'll let her explain to you why. But first, let me tell you a little bit about the movie. It's basically 2 storylines. The first being a cop who starts dealing drugs and just doing a lot of shady things on the side to make extra money for his girlfriend, who is ill with a terminal illness. And the other storyline is about a hillbilly man who gets out of prison to avenge the people who put him there in the first place. And by doing so, goes to his grandfather, and his grandfather tells him about the worst thing you could do to a person, which is
Header.
So I won't tell you what a header is, and neither will she, because we don't want to ruin the movie for anyone. But I'll let her tell you why she hates it so much, because I don't know why she does, because I think it's fucking hilarious. So.
There's too many hillbillies, which I'm not really a fan of. The acting is terrible. And if you knew what a header was, I think that might make you stray away from wanting to watch the movie, but I'm not allowed to share that.
That's it?
That's it. That's all I got.
That's the only reason you hate it? This movie's fucking hilarious. If you want to watch it and probably be offended, because I think this movie can offend just about anyone, except for like maybe 4 or 5 people in the world. I thought a header is hilarious. The idea of it.
I think that it's cool that it's a family rivalry, which is not really in movies anymore very often. But other than that,
Unless they're Italian drug lords.
Yes, unless it's mafia related.
Yeah. This movie's awesome though. Definitely check it out. Anything else to say about it?
The cover art's okay.
So the fourth review that I'm going to do is for the movie Maskhead. Now, this was the other movie that I was talking about early on in like my introduction about the other movie that was premiered at Cinema Wasteland. This was the one that premiered last fall. I did a review for Murder Collection Volume 1 last year when it came out, and that was probably right after the spring show of Wasteland that year, and I believe it came out then. If not, it may have been 2 fall shows ago. Either way, it doesn't matter, whatever. I did the review for Murder Collection, and I talked about how I disliked it. And Maskhead is no different. I did not like Maskhead. And it's very unfortunate because, I always speak highly of toe tag. Whenever I talk to people, I always talk about toe tag. My mom, her previous boyfriend, in order to see if he was worthy for dating my mom, he had to sit through the August Underground trilogy. And I also made him watch Necromantic. And he was like a super Christian guy, and he didn't really like any of them. But I don't care, because I thought it was hilarious. But anyways, Maskhead, it's basically about these 2 girls who run a movie company where they make fetish porn. And the main porn series they have is the Maskhead series, in which this guy who's deformed basically kills unsuspecting people. The last review I'm going to do is for the movie Sick Girl. I watched this yesterday. This was the other film that I bought at the convention this past weekend. It was released by Synapse Films. I watched it yesterday, and it's awesome. I really enjoyed it. The only thing that I didn't like about this movie was the end. It just seems like it's going, and then it just ends. It's about an hour and 15 minutes long, I want to say, maybe even less, maybe like an hour and 10 minutes. The special features on it are pretty cool, so they do make up for the just abrupt ending. Leslie Andrews, I believe, is who plays Izzy. Yes, she's awesome in the movie. You really do believe that the chick's crazy. Basically what it's about is this girl who, her brother goes away to join the Marines, and she's basically taking care of her younger brother, along with the help of one of her friends. It's like a neighbor. I believe she says it was a friend of her parents. His name's Barney. And basically she's just insane. She kills people just for the hell of it. But, basically what it is the whole plot of the movie is she has these people in her barn that she's torturing and killing while she's trying to take care of her family. The movie's awesome. The violence is great. The gore is awesome in it. The blood almost is like 555, where it just seems like they have buckets of fake blood that they're just throwing on the actors. But it's awesome. And I told my girlfriend when we were going to watch it yesterday that it has one of the coolest rape scenes ever. And she said I probably shouldn't tell people that because, obviously rape isn't a cool thing, and I don't condone it, I don't like it. But it's just very unique and stylish how they do it. It's one of those rape scenes where you watch it and kind of laugh as it's happening. I mean, maybe I'm just fucked up and that's why I was laughing. Maybe no one else laughs at it, but I thought it was funny. That is all of my reviews for this episode, I guess we'll call it. I should have more stuff for you soon. Thank you for watching.